Hello, welcome back to another vlog. Today we're going to be, testing the cheapest DA polish on the internet. Now the reason for this video is basically because the paintwork on the daily is proper swirly, but I didn't want to spend hundreds of pounds on a DA because the car's not really worth it. So I found this little fella. Now you might have seen these online. Argos sell them and they're £50 I think normally. I managed to find a seller on eBay and get one for £36. So we're just going to see what it's like. I did do some research beforehand. I had a look on Detail and World, and the biggest negative really was that the cable's only 2 meters long, but for a starting DA polisher, supposedly spot on. So one thing that you will need to do if you are considering buying one is changing basically the head on it, because it comes with this massive pointless pad and all the instructions and everything are in there. So the next time you see this, I will actually be using it, but it's got all of the usual stuff that you would expect from a DA. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but we're going to give it a go. And then what I'll do is I'll just pop that down, is we'll go through some of the other stuff that I've bought just to go with it. I did used to have loads of car cleaning stuff, but since I moved out I left it all at home, so I just went to my car cleaning, so big up Amar, and just bought some basics I guess. I'm going to be polishing it up and cleaning it at Exposure Detailing. Very kindly let me rent half of the space in there, and he's gonna let me use his buckets and stuff like that, so I just needed my own stuff. So I'll quickly go through. We're gonna be using the Auto Finesse one step. I think it's a new one. Basically, because it is a one step, I know there's probably better out there, but you have to do several coats, blah blah blah. I just want to see if I can get a basic better finish from not really putting like 100% in, if I'm being completely honest. Got some Carbon Collective shampoo. We've got the Iron Max cleaner. I got this out of Amar's bargain bin. You can just make them an offer, so I thought why not, I might as well just buy some. For the clean side of it, I went with the Carbon Collective Exfoliate Block. Heard good things rather than the classic clay bar, because the classic clay bar takes ages. Nice wash mitt, got a new drying towel, a few normal microfibers. Went with the finger mitt as well for wax application. Now I didn't buy any wax or ceramic coating, but Exposure Detailing has said that he has a lot and I can use some of them, so that's something. And in terms of the polisher, we've got this 5-inch backing plate that I'm going to change on there, and we've went with the Hex Logic green pad for that backing plate. So the next time you see me, we should be doing basically stage one. What I'll do is I'll fast forward all of the cleaning sort of stage of it, because everybody's seen somebody clean car before, and then when we get to the machine polisher, I'll show you obviously before and doing after, and then you can see if it's something that you might consider buying. So step one was to clean the wheels. To be honest, we didn't really do much because of the wrinkle effect on the wheels. You couldn't really tell any difference after they'd been cleaned anyway. After we'd attempted the wheels, Mark then put a pre-wash on, and then we put some snow foam over the top of the pre-wash, left it for a while and then rinsed it off. After that we applied the iron out fallout remover, did a few coats of that, and then we clear barred it using the Carbon Collective Exfolio block. And then the last step was applying a drying aid. I've skipped out the video where we wash it using the 2 bucket method because I'm pretty sure everybody's done that before. So this is just a quick clip to show you the condition of the paintwork before we start under the lights. As you can see, it is very swirly. We masked up a square and then polished within that square so we could really see the results against the rest of the car. And this is a couple of pictures of the square next to the rest of the car. As you can tell, it has made a massive difference. And now I've got a few different clips of polishing different parts of the car, and with some comparison clips in between, rather than me telling you what has been polished and what hasn't been polished. Just see if you can tell the difference. Like I said at the very start, we weren't expecting a completely flat panel. We were just going to see what kind of condition it would be after one pass, and the very short passes as well, so you would get better results if you did take more time. I'd be interested to see if anyone else has bought this polisher. If you want to just leave a comment and let me know what your experiences are and what kind of results you get, and what compound and pads that you used, because I would like to use it again in the future, maybe in the summer when I can spend a bit more time. So that is a little test with the machine polisher complete. I only ended up doing 3 panels just because of time. I just really wanted to give everybody an idea if it was worth buying. So the verdict is really, if you have a fairly new car and you just want to give it that kind of like stage 1 polish, then it will 100% do what you want it to do. If, like me, you've got an older car, you will potentially get great results, but it's going to take you a long time, and you will need to use several different pads and compounds. But for the price, it is pretty good, to be fair. Mark from Exposure Detailing was quite impressed with the results. As you can see in the pictures that I've already shown you and some of the video clips, it has made a difference, but it isn't perfect, and it hasn't got rid of obviously 100% of the swirls. But if it is something that you're considering and your paintwork isn't horrendous like mine, then I would say they're worth buying. Anyway, if you enjoyed this content, do leave me a comment, subscribe, and hopefully we'll have some more stuff coming soon.